Alright then, let's continue. Well, after we've done all that housekeeping, I guess we're gonna go looking for the names we were given, starting with the woman that was apparently a paragon of virtue. If badly mutated. I'll try not to live up to my divination. Try.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything for horrible slum looking stuff? Good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use this. What I will do instead, switch things up just a bit. I'm just going to continue using this map, but I'm going to make the map different.
Oh no. It's weird how smooth things are going now that Jackalor isn't here.
I know, it's very weird.
It's like it's like without him, we suddenly realize that we don't have a psyker and we got to be smart and he's not encouraging our bad impulses.
There we go.
Oh wait, I'm not breathing that much.
I now get to add.
Am I wearing a Vader suit?
Alright. So, now I get to add all the mutants.
Surely they've heard about my good treatment of mutants, right?
That was on
Yes,
the other
and
ship.
in that one ship that probably just stayed a few. Probably never came here actually.
But every mutant knows all the other mutants. They will have heard of Frank, right?
No, that's not how it works.
They are not Mokavans.
Dream shattered.
Apparently. Edit. There we go. And we'll have
So,
a mutant abomination somewhere there.
what were the rules on semi-auto or full auto for hitting multiple targets? Just in case it comes up.
Oh, if they're within about 5 meters of each other, you can do it.
Okay, so I could just go blap, blap with these three.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, good. Just checking.
Blah, 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 blah. So, welcome. You are now among the mutants. Hope you enjoy it.
Hmm.
They seem to be eyeing you guys very warily.
I'm just walking casually, enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, I'm just gonna casually wave at them. Hey, guys! You up for a chat?
They immediately back away.
No. Listen, the shotgun is by the side. I'm not doing anything threatening. I just want to chat, okay? I'm here to talk. I'll have you know I have mutant friends. I've been on very friendly terms with some mutants.
I think it's not working. Maybe I made your armor too menacing.
Invader voice. Do you think so? I'm usually so likable.
So, somehow you've ended up alone despite being surrounded by a group of mutants just ago.
I'm assuming they're still listening. I just want to talk, name drop the woman. I just want to talk with her. I'm investigating some troubles you've been having. I want to get rid of the things that are supposedly eating people.
You hear like crackles. Like you just,
I don't want to go chasing you. That kinda sends the wrong message. I'm not here to screw with you, I just wanna talk.
response this time.
Just pass the message on, will you? That I'm looking for her. Just gonna keep going, looking for more mutants.
Alright. You go around looking for more mutants. Go ahead and make me an awareness check.
Mm-hmm. They're not gonna come out until it's clear that we can see them. So that's 1 degree. I'm gonna keep that.
I don't see anything.
Right. So you managed to catch some glimpses of the mutants, but they're definitely trying to avoid you. You apparently intimidate them with the tech priest slamming into the ground every step he walks, and this guy that is in some serious armor. You, yeah, apparently it's very intimidating.
No, that's fine. Listen, I get that you're like worried about me going nuts and shooting everything in sight. What can I do to reassure you?
One of them throws a glow stick at you.
Like a lamp?
No, just a glow stick. It's just a little glowing stick. Lands at your feet.
Okay, switch to radiation mode for the implants.
Well, you know, everything around you is absolutely chock full of it. Can't even see anything anymore. I wonder where the world went.
Switch back to normal. Was it brighter with the piece of crap they threw at me? Because I have a feeling, if it's glowing, that's bad.
It probably was brighter, yes. Again, hard to tell.
I just grab the glow stick, look at it.
It appears to be a rather regular, glow stick. Rather common in the military, actually. But, I mean, based on it being here, it probably absorbed a lot of radiation, but nothing special about it. They slowly start coming back out.
I think it's like a white flag on their culture.
Jeff, put it on
I,
the
I think
ground. I believe we're gonna have a parlay.
I put back on the ground.
You wish to meet.
Yeah, we'd like to meet and talk.
Was it? They're speaking in apparently fairly broken low Gothic.
Hmm. Okay, I get that you have no reason to trust me. But let me tell you about a story that happened like 4 months ago at this point, I think. So, I was on this ship, and there was this asshole priest killing, well, people like you. Do you know what I did with him?
Don't. Go. What do you want?
Okay, you don't care. Fair enough. I give them the name of the woman that I can't quite seem to recall. Who apparently we are.
And I forgot too.
Yeah. Not sure if you actually mentioned it, you just described her really well. But yeah, I tell them that I want to talk with her. Come in peace, want to solve this problem, and I kind of need to know what's going on before I can destroy whatever it is that's screwing with them.
Alright. I will need you to make me a fellowship roll.
Charm? Or...
Sure.
Not that it matters exceptionally, because it's one of the... Okay, straight up fellowship. As in no other bonuses.
If you have charm or anything, yeah, that'll apply, but
well,
not generally.
Yeah, I just have the basic level of charm, so...
Yep, so yeah, just fellowship.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I was worried I was going to have to screw you over a bit. But nope, we're good. Alright, so they will slink away into shadows again. Probably watching you guys from somewhere.
If you're going to go get her or something, we'll just wait here. Or if you want
How long
us...
do you wait?
Well, probably... Well, can we pick them up with the auspexes? Or is...
To a good degree, but the massive amounts of what appear to be trace chemicals and such in the air are really messing with the distance you can check.
Oh, that's fine. As long as they are, you know, just keeping an eye on us and it's not like a setting up for ambush or just go away, then...
Seems like 2 of them left, but there's still quite a few around you guys.
Okay, then we'll just sit and wait here, in full view, where we are clearly not making aggressive moves.
About 20 minutes later, I heard some overworlders coming to check things out.
Yes. Yes, we are. I heard that things had gotten pretty bad here.
Yes, yes. My name is somewhat forgotten. You can call me... I'll just say she's Cassie there. Cassie.
Offer her my hand. Cormac.
Okay. She takes your hand, and when she shakes it, it nearly crushes your hand.
Jeff does the same. My name is Jeff. Gives his hand.
Unlike with Cormac, you actually have just a very nice and firm handshake.
Looking at Had. Okay. Interesting.
Actually, let me double check on yours, by the way, Jeff. Yours was 41. So, it's actually really bad on your part, too. When you shake her hand, you think she might have dented something by accident.
So, given that I'm in a fully sealed thing, is there like a control for my voice to not essentially transmit externally out of the helmet?
Yes, but unlike Bacon, you can't really change the mode of speaking. Technically, Bacon could do all kinds of stuff with his. You can't.
No, I just want my voice to not be heard outside the helmet because I want to microbeat to Bacon without her overhearing.
Yes, you can try and you can totally try and do something like that.
Okay. Jeff? Scan her with the aspects for non-kosher meat.
He just go back, sit, and discreetly scans her when you two are talking.
Right? So you will actually be making me a Medicia check. Based off of perception, though.
Mm-hmm.
Aspects does get added to it.
Yeah, how much I have on it? Oh, I think it will be the same. So it's 56.
Sadly, the only thing you can use right now is your aspects. None of your other stuff will be applied. Can't really try and, check out her blood or anything.
Yeah, we're so not sample.
I mean, I could reroll that. How much do you want to know about her?
This is more of a just in case thing, so we would know, so it's up to you. I don't consider this a mission critical role.
Yeah, I want to keep my remaining fate points.
I mean, actually,
Okay.
I could technically reroll for you. But no, fuck it.
Used any fate points, by the way?
Me? I used one on the bargaining.
Oh, make me your roll to try and see if you got that back at the end of that day.
Oh. My, that's a very generous interpretation.
I know. I told you that's the interpretation. You got it back.
Then... Sure. Because if she's an actual chaos thing, that might matter. Bacon, go ahead and reroll that on my dime.
D6.
Well, what do you see? All right. So, what you're able to tell, it appears to be natural mutations, but you only say that because they are so bad for her in general that they've probably fucked up her life real good.
Oh, thank God.
They
It's
don't
a
seem generally
ledge.
helpful.
Okay.
Or she's an
Yeah.
Earthlight. It's not. It's difficulty to differentiate.
Okay, so 3 in 4 chance that we're not committing treason by even talking to her instead of shooting her. Good to know.
Yeah. You can tell that it is generally some very shitty stuff is going on with her. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just tell to him through the microbits. She seems to be natural.
Meanwhile, we're
Kind of.
busy.
I mean, you can see things like apparently she has maggots in her very body. She managed to gain, like, she has hideous strength. She's really fucked up.
Okay, it sounds more like an Nerdlight every word that you say.
Do you have Forbidden Lore, Heresy, Warp, Chaos, anything Bacon? Because I'm not sure we can make that out without Jackalore.
I still don't have. I was planning on taking that after this session.
You know,
Now
I
that we
think
lost
I'm gonna
Jackalore.
be getting some Forbidden Lores myself, just for general knowledge as well. Because... Fuck me.
I can take Xeno, you can take Warp or Chaos.
Just keep in mind my intelligence is crap.
Oh yeah. Basically, she's really fucked up in general.
I,
So,
w- I will be focusing my aspects on her for essentially scrutiny, if that helps, because I'm pretty sure I took scrutiny. Yes, I did.
go ahead. That's up to you.
And other than that, yeah. Well, apparently, uh, and I kind of discovered this recently, people have been getting eaten down here for a long time. And I'd really like it to stop.
We all would like such things to stop.
Okay,
Sadly, cannibalism has been an issue for many mutant hives.
okay, that is an image I was not looking to enter my dreams, but what's done is done. Thank you for that. However, I hear that it's worse here than normal, and we would like to
Yeah.
dial back on that, and to that end we kind of need information to track down the source of that, because it's kind of hard to go in and kill the bad things if you don't know where they are, and I'm sure you wouldn't like a blanket purge of this place to be even attempted, even if it would fail, because that would suck for everyone.
Generally, yeah. We have been having a real issue for the last couple decades. Initially, it wasn't particularly noticed, but apparently at least some of us have taken to apparently consuming other people's brains. Yeah, it's been it hasn't been good.
That is deeply disturbing and exactly the kind of thing I would like to prevent.
Yeah, we're not exactly sure who it is. We just know where some of the general areas have been. Uh, whoever's been doing this has been really good at just keeping on the down low. Uh, yeah, sadly, not too much on that. Some of my fellows have started really taking to, well, the not so great paths.
Yes,
There's actually
we are
been some,
aware, but that is forgivable given the circumstances, provided that it doesn't go too far. The important part is to fix the underlying problem that's keeping them.
uh, that's kind of the issue. It seems that whoever is doing it really disagrees with that part of, people doing things. So in response to, those gaining members, they apparently started trying to particularly target those members, and this has resulted in some rather serious issues.
Would these groups perhaps know more about where this might be coming from then?
Looking for. Um, well, you see, there's a bit of a different issue. Uh, we, you, I'm not sure exactly what you know, but well, we've kind of had some issues with people or things starting to kind of go to war down here.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, yeah, it's really bad.
I expect a place like this, with tech from the ages down here, could have some pretty nasty weapons that might get dug up on occasion, if I'm guessing right.
Sometimes the bigger issue seems to actually be, to be honest, that uh, The mutations are kind of going crazy. Some people aren't even people anymore.
That is deeply disturbing.
Yes, it is. I recommend you be rather careful around here. People have definitely been losing their minds, and it hasn't been helped by random people being found without their brains.
Okay, at this point, I would like to roll scrutiny, and I don't know how easy this would be, but we've been talking about various things being good or bad, forgivable or not so forgivable, so I would like to see which way she's leaning, towards chaos or towards the Emperor, because I kind of need to pitch my approach to her based on her allegiances if I can.
Sure, go ahead.
So what am I looking for? Also, is this perception-based scrutiny or fellowship?
I'll let this one be fellowship with how you've been talking.
Mm-hmm. Would this apply any of the bonus from the augurs, or is it a straight thing?
This will let you re-roll the auger part because of how it is. It's basically trying to remind you of little bits of here and there. But mainly this is how you've been talking to her.
Yeah.
What it's revealed about her. So
Yeah, I have been trying to fish. Okay, so go. I think that's decent. I'm gonna keep that.
yep, go ahead. So you're pretty sure that she's pretty darn desperate in general. And surprisingly, she actually probably follows the Emperor. But that faith has been shaken for a long time now. So she's not exactly the most ardent devotee or anything.
Okay. And at this point, I have heard Bacon beating in that she seems to be legit. And I assume we can still sense the others around watching.
It appears that some of those have actually started running, by the way.
God damn it. Oh, God's fucking damn it, how do I fix this? I don't really want to chase them down because then it looks bad. And it ruins our chances with her.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, time for some info on your part. Something's coming your way.
Okay.
Seems it might be pretty big. You might want to run.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up and tell her, we all need to leave. We'll reach you again soon. As I'm going past her, try and whisper to her, "The protects." See if we can get in with her that way. Jeff, we're going!
Okay.
Jeff is not that good at running, by the way.
Well, I am. I just have to be faster than you, so that's perfect.
You know, I think that monsters don't like to eat metal.
Good, slow him down.
Well, I'm glad you guys decided to run. I didn't have a character sheet ready for what is down here, even though I know what it is. So, you guys will have to face that later. In the meantime, because you got, secretly got a really awesome roll, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You managed to get far away from it before you start hearing literal walls crashing down.
Okay.
There's something big behind you guys. But you escaped before it could even get to you. Well, you know.
I hope she got away because... And I hope those dudes were just running. Because... Yeah. This might be taken as just playing her, but I feel like we revealed a smidge too much about which side we were on in that conversation, or I did.
To be more accurate, if you want some out of character information on that, nah, I won't tell you. You can figure it out.
Yeah, I think I can work it anyway in case it comes up, but yeah. I think I managed to cover it semi-decently.
Quite decently, yeah. Don't worry. That wasn't the issue.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can give you a DC roll if you really want me to.
I don't care. If you want to try and make a roll.
If I don't have. I'm just saying if that.
Actually, it might make more sense for Bacon's character to make a logic roll.
Oh.
Yay, logic. I can do that. It's
Sure, make me a logic roll real quick.
anything I have. Oh, mind impulse unit gives plus to logic, so it's 69.
But you need to be using it, and you're not. Sorry.
Why I'm not using it?
That's basically one of your things to hook into stuff. That's what the mind impulse unit does. Sweet. Okay. So, Bacon, if what you heard is true, if the Chaos Cults actually are gaining a pretty good foothold among the mutant population in particular, well, they might not like the rumors of apparently some really rich overworlders coming down and taking an interest here. Might have just tried to ambush you as fast as they could.
So we go to the Inquisitor and we ask him for all the symbols of heresy so we can pretend to be actual fucking cultists and try and fit in. And this is where I pick up Forbidden Lore Heresy.
Basically, probably.
Yeah, I think that is our next logical step, the way this has worked out. That is our logical follow-up. It's like, brothers! For the Emperor inside head, you know?
Okay. So, this both went slower and faster than I expected in many ways.
Yeah, we are heading back up and reporting all of this. And I'm gonna ask him for the Forbidden Books, because we have an opportunity to infiltrate here.
He gladly accepts. Apparently, all that was holding you guys back was the psyker. We're glad we got rid of that thing.
So, not even a blink over, hey boss, I want to learn heresy.
He actually understands where you're coming from on this point. He's had to deal with similar situations, so yeah, it'd probably be a little bit longer of a conversation than just how it, put it right there. But
Yeah.
I feel this is a pretty good point to end. So
Yeah.
glossing over that a bit.
I think we have done a pretty good cover build up here overall for what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. And you actually have a pretty good contact down there now. It went really well.
And that contact, well, the Chaos tried to kill her along with us, and yeah, as long as she doesn't get information tortured out of her, we're actually in a good position. Because she's,
Totally.
Hey, the good guys care, and they came to me, and they didn't kill me, and the world is a good place. Maybe not really.
Might be able to reinforce her belief in the Emperor, if anything, despite the horrible life she's been leading.
Okay, well, before we wrap up, I think that since this was a separate encounter, I get a roll to recover that fate point.
Yes, you do.
Nope.
A recovery of that. You guys will be gaining a single fate point back, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
For general maneuvering and such. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Total XP. there. 200 on each on base. You guys killed Jackalore? Not really.
But you know
We get
that's a
them.
story advancement. We did a good. If anything, we should get a fate point for getting rid of him, like a permanent
I
one.
mean, that's why I gave you a fate point, if we're honest.
Wow. Wow.
It was completely in line with your characters, and everything just kind of happened that way.
But don't we get one as base? As in recovery?
Yeah, you do. You'll get 2 in total.
Can I use one of them, since this would take me over due to encouraging someone's belief and some prayer, etc., to get rid of a corruption point?
Yeah. You'll be able to do that particularly because you managed to find out that apparently even in the worst of cases, corruption is not everywhere. Sometimes it's, the bright spots are actually hidden.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's right next to you. So, lessons learned.
Where the fuck was the corruption stuff? Player sheet? Was that where it was? Lower down somewhere?
Oh, it's on advancement? Yeah,
It's on
advancement.
advancements.
Oh. Okay, so the overflow gets donated to bringing my corruption down a bit. Again.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so base 200 each. Total given. Managed to make story progress on 3 particular bits. I'll just reward 200 on each of those, so you'll get 600 total.
Okay.
So,
Six.
if you split it evenly, that means you should each have 400. I want to do that. You have 200 base each, and somebody could get a lot.
That's assuming Jacklord doesn't die.
Well, yeah. Jack's not part of this.
Oh. Wait, you said 600, not 400. So 400?
I did say 600.
So 300 each?
I've been rewarding you guys as a group. You get 200 base each, and then I just base it on goalposts and stuff.
So groupthing is
You guys
600.
Yep.
So the question is, if Jackalord gets a new character, what XP level would he start at?
Going to decrease him by 1000 XP, and he doesn't get an awesome cybernetic. Other than that, it'll just be 1000 below what your guys' average is.
Okay. Well, Bacon, how much do you want from the 600?
I can take half for any forbidden lore, Xenos or Warp. I don't have Heresy though.
I will take Forbidden Lore Heresy because it's fucking essential at this point.
So I take Warp, or do you think Xenos is more useful?
We need someone with Xenos, and you're the only one who can take that. I don't have that easily available.
Yep. So I take 300 on Xeno.
Just give me the total. We just split it midway through.
Yep.
Each take 300
Yeah.
from the group thing.
Each take 300.
Yeah, I need Jackalord.
Means you each have 500 to spend individually.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably be taking some Forbidden Lores and upping my Deceive. Maybe upping Command if I have to go Infidel. I am a High Priest. Wait, what?
Yeah, if I may give someone just a bit of advice instead of the forbidden lores for you,
Yes.
you might want to start actually taking some of your more blatant tech priest power stuff.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me to take the demon killing power, and I was like, oh shit.
That's not a bad idea either, but honestly, I think Bacon might need to actually start taking some of his more weird powers.
Like ferric lure.
That's one of them. One of the things you really probably want is energy cash before you start getting the other stuff, though.
It's on the core book.
Yeah.
Can't believe we actually killed Jackalor. That was such an unexpected gift. And we had the perfect excuse for it.
It's on which rank?
It's in Tech Priest. Should have it. Aren't you guys like rank 5 right now?
Yeah, we're 5.
Yeah, I can take energy cash and ferric lure.
I want to take something bit different from Ferric Lure, though, even though that is fairly good in some ways. But, okay, to be rather blunt, you might want to, you know, things like Luminant Charge or
Yeah,
Luminant Blast.
I had no idea that this stuff existed, so
What
Yeah,
does Scholastic Occult do? What is covered under?
oh, Scholastic Occult? That would mean that you're able to understand more or less the signs and stuff of certain cult things. But you wouldn't, have a real understanding of the cult.
Mm-hmm.
You have a study of it. You don't know the forbidden part of stuff.
Okay, so that would not be a practicing heretic part of it, essentially.
Yes.
Yeah, I can take the Forbidden Lore Heresy relatively easily, because that is on rank 3. Just checking, because some of this stuff is on rank 4, which we replaced. Like Deceive plus 10. I hope there's a corresponding Deceive plus 10 in Black Priests. Yes, it is, thank God. I mean, Forbidden Lore Demonology, that really tells that I mean this stuff and that I've seen shit, right?
Yeah, I'm just recommending that somewhat, Bacon, because you do have an enhanced Potentia coil,
yeah, it makes my
which makes your
luminant.
stuff a lot better.
Okay.
Get Energy Cash
Yeah.
and Luminant Blast, as well as possibly even the Luminant Charge. You can start doing some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah, the luminant blast would be 2d10 of damage with pen equal my willpower, so it's how much pen? 4 pen.
And these are weapons that no one can even take from you. So, yay.
Okay, let's see how much the luminant blast costs.
Okay, let's see.
The blast should be about 200 for you.
What's the difference between Forbidden Lore cults and Forbidden Lore heresy? And, for that matter, demonology.
The difference is basically demonology is actually the understanding of what demons and such actually are, how they work, what they do, things like that. Cults would be more or less how their hierarchies are functioned, how they work together, what they generally do. Heresy itself generally has to do with how corruption and stuff happens. Basically, you can think of cults as the human side, heresy as the connections between them and demons as the demon side.
Okay, so I think this is my set, Bacon. What do you think? Just take all 3 Forbidden Lores, the Deceive plus 10, and High Gothic Speech. Because most of
Oh, you
this
can
job...
get.
Yeah, this stuff for me is pretty cheap.
Yeah, you should take them. I would take the Luminant Blast. The. What was the name again?
Energy cache?
Yes, Energy Cache. That's just 100.
You'll want the energy cache because that's what allows you to use your stuff without taking fatigue. Cast anymore with it. So.
And I have 200 left, so I can probably take another of the Lumen.
Let me go check something real quick. Because if you guys wait long enough, there might be an option for you. It could really help you out.
I'm probably taking like a week to study all up on this, because we might need to, you know.
Charge just 100.
Yeah, but I figure we're probably gonna take a while to justify taking this.
Yep. Okay, so yes. Would do this if you really want, especially with what happened. Okay. Well, I will put it out there. Solomon would be willing to teach you one of the more rare kind of talents for a tech priest, but what you learn could take up to 300 XP.
It's also a question of how long it would take, because the ship travels slow.
Oh, no. He's going to explain it over a message to him.
Ah,
He's already got it in him. He just doesn't know how to do it. That makes sense?
Yeah,
okay.
I can take just the Luminant Charge then, and take the blast later. So I have 300 left.
Yeah, you do want the energy cache particularly, because almost all your abilities from your tech priest stuff will give you fatigue otherwise.
Eh. Well, I'm not gonna lock mine in until some time has passed, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna want just all the Forbidden Lores and the Sea and the, well, High Gothic, because then I can really sell the fact that I'm from above and I'm an infiltrator from the upper city.
Okay, in that case, because you guys are taking a week, I'm presuming, to really try and get ready.
Yeah.
So, just so you do know, Bacon, you can actually take Luminant Barrier. Wait, no, barriers. No. You can take Shield. Take Luminant Shield, Luminant Surge, or Flare, but you will have to work up to those by gaining the other prerequisites. No, Blast or Shock. Luminant
Okay,
Flare
so
is basically what he used when he blew up the piece of the ship before.
oh, okay, so I need blast to get flare.
Yep. Or you could go for Surge, which is when you go and, touch people and then start doing lots of damage. It'll be cheaper to go for that rank, that route.
Yeah, but my touching people skill is very low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from this point onward, given what we've heard and the fact that there's enough corruption for just people who are potentially not even tied to it to start getting mutations, that sounds bad. I'm gonna start carrying some holy bullets loaded in the shotgun pistol just in case it comes up, you know?
That might be a good idea. Yeah, might be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm glad I have those. So glad I
Maybe
have
you want
those.
to maybe you want to get another little bolt pistol. See about making a best quality of that and giving it to Bacon to put on his Megadendrite. Make that integrated. Yeah, that might be a really good
We
idea too.
are low on cash though. We spent so fucking much getting all this shit together.
Yeah, if you're really worried about it, you might be able to get some reinforcements fairly soon on that matter. Otherwise, you're kind of on your own.
Yeah, I would raise the question if there's like an expense account we can get or something, because I'm down to 30 thrones.
Yeah, it would have to come from Kaide.
Yeah,
So I'll have to see how he's doing on his stuff.
Yeah.
Not possible.
holy crap. It would really suck if, I ended up accidentally galvanizing the Chaos Worshippers to try and take over. It's like, hey, we have this new great leader. No, guys, stop! No! Given how some of this has
Bacon is
gone,
about to get really upgraded if he puts a bunch of his points into that stuff. So
Yeah. Sadly, I can't get Luminant Flare on one go.
yep, maybe next time.
But
But if you get the first part, that's still not bad.
yeah, the Blast will have 2 to 10 of damage. That's a lot.
It has the shocking quality.
oh,
So I still have 100 left, and I can get...
Hmm. Gonna be weird.
Oh, Ferric Lure can become a free action.
Yes, it does.
So if our weapons are far away, I can bring them to our hands on as a free action and then shoot.
Although the first one won't do it too far away. Yeah, basically.
Can he get other people's weapons this way, away from them?
Theory. He has to make a test if I remember right when he tries it that way. But
Okay, great, good. Most Forbidden Lore things would essentially be int, so I'm getting these mostly for the general familiarity as opposed to... Oh? Huh. It's weird. The sheet says that you can roll it as a fellowship thing on occasion.
for what?
For Forbidden Lores, it has the option of int or fellowship. Or is it just...
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
Oh, so I could roll it with fellowship if I was essentially trying to show off my skill at the subject?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh my fucking
So
god,
yes,
I'm
your
literally...
forbidden stuff still does matter quite a bit, especially if you're trying to fit in with certain people.
Yeah, I think I will be getting all three and the up higher deceive there.
Okay, so yeah, you won't actually generally be able to rip it out of people's hands or anything, or out of their belts or anything like that. But if a guy was throwing a ball up in the air, you could totally try and just go, "It's mine now." And with it being a free action, most grenades and stuff, you can actually try and grab them and throw them back real quick if you're willing to spend your that now. Grab Ferric Lure.
Is that a reaction or is that a thing? Is that an action or a
It
reaction?
would be a free action for him to grab it.
But to
Yeah.
throw it
Then
back,
it would
would
be
that
his action
be...
to throw it.
Ah. Well,
It wouldn't
I
work
think I
with
would
everything. Most fire bombs, for example, generally aren't actually made of metal, glass and shit.
Yeah,
Well,
I
for
will
quite a
spend
few, good.
the remaining 100 will be to Ferroclure.
You remember, you'll need to make a willpower roll to try and do it, a willpower test.
Yeah.
But you can do it as a free action instead of a full action. So
My next time I will take the upgraded luminance flare and 10 willpower.
okay, I'm just writing in all my stuff. Speech, high, gothic, especially as this is something I already wanted. Let's sell this hard, shall we? And forbidden lores. Yeah, this kind of looks like a raiding list for someone who deserves to be burned at the stake. Just a tiny bit.
totally.
It's fine, I have an excuse, I'm a black priest, honest.
All right. Well,
Okay.
hope you guys had fun. Sad Jack ended up kind of dying, but hey, he gained a whole ton of XP. He killed like, a couple thousand people in total.
So he's sitting at 6,000, ready to rank up, and they're like, you know what, you might be due for promotion, but we've reviewed your performance record.
Even if I just rewarded like 1 XP per person, he was like, "Oh fuck yeah! I just went and look. I got to rank like 7." Oh no, you didn't. That's unfortunate.
It wasn't that big an explosion.
No. Part of that was actually mostly the fact one of the factorums getting shut down to investigate things.
Details.
Otherwise, the amount of people he actually killed with the psychic phenomenon itself, that really just goes up to a couple hundred.
Do I get a
Maybe half a
freckle
thousand.
for causing Jackalor's death, though?
He's not dead yet, though. No freckle yet.
But I'm due for one if he dies, right?
Yes, totally.
Okay, good. Do you see these freckles? They're a reward from the prince for every soul I extinguished.
Well then, goodbye, Twitch. I think we're basically done.
Yep. Goodbye Twitch, goodbye YouTube, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.